What's up? We literally played Hollow Knight the last time we did this. We did a platformer roulette, and you guys picked Hollow Knight, and it was extremely boring, just like I predicted. Because as everybody knows, the most exciting parts of a video game are the first 15 minutes. All right, you know the drill, unless you don't. We're gonna pick a random viewer from chat. You're gonna suggest a platforming game to me. I will download it right here and play 15 minutes of it. We will decide how many deaths. Ideally, it's like, if I die one time, I failed, and I have to gift subs. But depending on the game, we'll adjust that up or down. If you type in this keyword, I have a game, then you will be entered. Please only type that if you have a game for me to play. I know this is a preposterously hard concept. Partially anonymous, what is your game? Oh, I've never played VVVV. There's no way it's 30 in 15 minutes, right? It's a die a lot kind of game. Yeah, but I rip ass. I'm gonna be fine. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't like the movement. It's okay, actually. Wait, the bet is 20 times? The goal is 5 times or less. No, get this shit out of here. No. 5 times or less. I can't believe the mods have this little faith in me. Okay, now it's under 50 times. In 15 minutes? Oh yeah, hold on. I'll put death equals delete in the title as well. Now people are intrigued. What does that mean? That could mean anything. Okay, let's play VVV. What happens if I die more than 5 times? We'll say I get 5 subs. That's the bet. Go. 15 minutes, 5 deaths.
Just pawned off my grandpa's ashes to pay for these bits.
Otherwise, no. Why is it so? I have it like at 10% volume.
Hi Doug, this is my first time catching you live. Just pawn my grandpa's ashes to buy bits.
Are there 2 people who pawned their grandfather's ashes? Whoa, what? No, that's not fair. That's fucking stupid. 1 more death, and I'm not good at 2D platformers. But if I can survive for 12 more minutes without a single death, then I am good at 2D platformers.
I don't understand. What are you deleting? What's happening?
Death equals delete. Shut up. I was really close. I lose 5 gifted subs for failing the challenge, but I can still be kind of good at 2D platformers if I am under 18 after 15 minutes. That's the current prediction, right? So I have to be 17.58. Okay, under 18, and I win the bet. I can do this for the believers. Cool, this looks like an actual level, not me just like falling blindly into spikes.
First time catching you live. Just bought 2 guys' grandpa's ashes to invest with.
Good. Fuck! As long as it's under 18 deaths, we're fine. Ah!
I honestly think they're good at 2D platformers.
That donation was sent before. I promise you that I will not die in the last 3 seconds. Fuck.
Don't worry, I still think they're good at 2D platformers.
That was a perfectly reasonable performance for a game I've never played. Current consensus. Okay, these are early numbers. We will invest into these numbers. The game is... Yeah, Super Hexagon! Okay, I'm gonna crush it. Believers, you gotta believe in me in Super Hexagon. I'm gonna rip ass in Super Hexagon. I've only ever played it on a phone, not on... Okay, so it's like this. You just can't die. Get it? Okay, this is a warm-up. What are we even betting on? I mean, this is not a 2D platformer, obviously. I guess it's whether I... So you need to survive a minute to beat the level. Okay, the current bet is to dog die more than 1 time. I'm gonna die more than once. Yeah, okay, well, we gotta cancel that bet, because I'm gonna die once. Let's do I beat all 3 levels? Well, there's 6 technically, but the 3 base levels. Do I beat all those in 15 minutes? Should you add a flash warning? I guess? I don't know. I don't really know what to do in this situation. Because imagine somebody tunes into the stream and the game is just like flashing in their eyes. They're not even going to see the text on screen that says warning, flashing lights, you know? I mean, we could put a death equals delete warning on screen, I guess. Put it in the title? Yeah, I guess we could do that for this game. Flashing lights. Do not watch this. Make the warning flashing. Yeah, like a big, like, strobing, flashing lights a warning. Put it at the front. Urgent! Very dangerous to watch! Is death equals delete not in the title? Death equals delete. Okay, I'll put it after you will die, though. Yeah, that is a flawless title right there. There's no epilepsy warning now. It says flashing lights. Or did I remove that part? Did I remove the flashing part? Here, I'll take away the ripping ass. Flashing... Now it sounds like you're gonna flash us. That should be safe for people. Now.
Again.
Oh my god, that's loud! Is this even gonna make you think I'm good at 2D platformers? Okay, I survived a minute. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's one level down. Okay. Let's go. I just don't understand why.
Game
Fuck.
over.
God, this is breaking my brain. This is way less visually stimulating on a phone. I do not recommend this on PC. I do not like
Hey
that.
Doug, the craziest thing happened at work today. I run a pawn shop and way too many people came trying to sell me urns of their deceased relatives. Some people are way too weird. Anyway, are you in the urn market for no particular
I'm not in the
reason?
urn market.
I think something is wrong with this cool big coffee mug I bought off this woman outside of the courthouse. It tastes like someone's grandpa.
Pentagon.
So I'm not gonna laugh. I need to focus.
Very
Ah!
dangerous. You will die reminds me
No!
of those
Ah,
games
freaking
that
out!
say you won't last a minute
No!
in this game.
Oh, wait, I beat it. Fuck yeah, let's go. No,
Hey,
no,
Doug,
fuck, it's
this
straight
is my
spinning.
grandma's Ash's first stream and she is very impressed with this 2D platformer. Death equals cremation.
Game over.
God, the spinning shit is so hard.
And stocks are booming. I really think you should invest.
Game over.
Urns are not an investment.
Begin.
That is a type of
I'm
container.
trying to
It's
give
not a
my
company.
friend my wife left me with my
Game
grandfather's
over.
ashes.
Why would she take your grandfather's ashes? Why would somebody want another family member's ashes in the divorce settlement?
I'm with the board of directors for Earn Incorporated. Just
Game
checking in to
over.
confirm your investment in Earn stocks. I promise you won't regret it.
That's not like an
Well,
economic
up,
staple.
up. My keyboard is covered in an obscene amount of vomit, but you're so fucking good at this game I can't stop watching. Chat, please cheer Doug on, he's so good. Wah, wah,
So
he-
gross. No, fuck!
I
Game
sprinkled some of my grandpa's ashes on my eyes to be
Shut
able
up!
to watch this.
Shut up!
smash. Oh,
Just
wait,
be
my
quiet!
grandpa is
This
still
game is
alive.
so hard!
What did-
Okay, I have like 2 more
Why
chances.
specialize in earns? Because of along the earnings. I'll see myself out.
One more shot.
Hey Doug, my epileptic grandfather didn't see your warning in the title and he died.
Here we
What's your P.O. box so I can send you some of his ashes?
Go.
Begin.
Hi Doug. Do you want to invest in my startup? We make solar powered urns. Can I count on you for $500,000?
No! What the fuck? Ah!
Hey Doug,
I was expecting Douglas titties and instead I was given flashing lights and I'm on the way to the hospital. Would you invest in my business? I make water power urns.
No!
To your email.
I do not want to invest in urns.
My brother likes your stream and this music so much that when he entered my room, he started dancing on the floor, and he's still going. Keep it up. I haven't seen him this happy in so long.
I do what I can.
cremations. Get your cremations here. Cremations. Cremations.
Wonderful.
Eh? A lot more people saying good at 2D platformers, even though I didn't beat it in 15 minutes and this is not a platformer. No, I hate getting over it. What is the bet that we do? Up to the orange on the table. Is this an orange or is that like a pumpkin? This? That feels extremely high. I feel like we do like here. What about this orange? I thought you were super confident about 2D platformers. This is not a 2D platformer. So far, we have played one 2D platformer, which is arguably not even a 2D platformer. We basically played 0 today.
I agree, Doug.
rips.
Urns are out. The real money is in jars.
Neither of those are major opportunities for money. 15 minutes to get to the pumpkin. I will play the most intense song I have. Go! Fuck, I hate this game. I forgot how much I hate it. God, I need something calmer. I am... this is just... Okay, we're playing...
Hey Doug, my water-powered urns have a coffee maker and a soda stream in them that sounds better than the solar urns, right?
Okay, I feel like I'm actually kind of ripping, right?
When is your urn merch line releasing? I've been needing one for reasons.
Ah!
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding,
Ah!
and that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
Let's be earnest.
But
The
I'm
only
sure
reason
Jazz
you were
already
able to
intended
do
to
so
make
well
it
was because you were thinking of urns.
Frustration is just essential to the act of to the
How did
process
we
of
possibly
building
have
the game.
urns as the today's buzzword?
To be consumed
Come on
in
Doug, if you
many
envision the
ways.
pumpkin as an urn you will
Once the
get it
moment is gone,
100%.
into
I'm almost there, right?
In the context
I
of
actually am gonna
technology,
do this
those
for
moments
sure.
pass by. We've poured
Pumpkin.
more and more refuge.
How
Damn!
handsome, Doug.
Crushed this one! What was the second goal?
There's 3D models of breakfast.
Why am I playing this game super well right now? The stupidest outcome of today's stream is you guys think I suck at 2D platformers, but I'm good at this game that I despise. I feel like it's all gonna come crumbling down. I hate this game so much. I just had one crazy little spree, and then I just suck again. God damn it! Get over the
Doug,
fucking...
This movie urn you're sitting in.
No. Believers lose. Next game. Hold on. Why did it get worse? I did really fucking good. It's not even a 2D platformer.
Doug, you have to earn it.
Oh my god. For earn to be today's
Hey,
buzzword
Douche,
is just
I
not...
have a new fruit-based turn project called Oranges where we peel oranges and sew them together to make an urn. Are you interested in an order of 5,000?
No! Towerfall Ascension. Wait, isn't Towerfall a multiplayer game, though? Oh, it has a campaign. Oh, okay, cool. It's pretty easy at first, but gets more interesting by level 3. All right, I'll try to rush through the beginning then. $15? In this economy? After tax, it's $16. You pay taxes on stream. You pay taxes when you buy things. Yes. How big are the levels? Tax write-off pog. I literally am writing off these games because it's for stream. You don't do taxes. A tax write-off does not mean you just don't pay. Gonna prove I'm good at 2D platformers. This game's easy. You just shoot people. Oh, there's 5 rounds? Hold on, do you have to beat all 5 rounds without dying? Because that's hard. This feels hard because there's a lot of shit going on. It's pretty easy first, but gets more interesting by level 3. Okay, I mean, what do we say? Do I beat level 3? Is that the... Go. Oh, I don't have... I thought I had a goddamn arrow. Whatever, I don't care. Oh god. Okay, yeah. I don't understand what the strategy is here. There's just like
Doug,
so much
glad
shit
to see
going
you
on.
investing in our
Okay, I'm gonna turn off Wee Woo. Wee Woo appears to be the most incorrectly used. So the timer? Oh, okay. Somebody's gonna have to time. Oh, I don't have arrows. All right. How long has it been? What was the timer? We could just start over. It's been 5 minutes. Okay, we'll say I have 10 minutes then. I want to like this one, but it just feels more like a bullet hell than a platformer. You're on hardcore. Well, you told me to do hardcore. Does hardcore just mean way more guys? How about I just fail the believers, and then we do this again with 2 levels in 10 minutes. Sorry, believers, you lose. This isn't even a game. Tell you what, if I do beat 4 levels in 10 minutes, then it's scammed, and I'll figure out some way to make it up to you, okay? We'll see how far I get in 10 minutes. You see what I mean? It's just like bullet hell. It's just like fuckloads of guys that you're just dodging at this point. Oh, is that the level? All right, cool. So actually I could win it for the believers. Let's go. Oh man, the dashing is so frustrating. I just want it to be Celeste, you know? I think it's the game's fault. How close are we? Oh, I can actually do this. All right, so 50-50.
Congratulations, you won.
Not bad.
You won an electric urn.
Hardcore is made for multiple people. See, that's the only reason I lost. Actually, hold on. I am curious. What is not hardcore like? Well, this is like 100 times easier. There's only... Wait, hold on. No, this just made me look like I'm terrible at games. There's 3 guys that round? This is also way more fun. I get to like jump around. Oh my god. That's stupid. Dude, this game is so easy. Come on. I didn't win the original prediction. Man, that was actually fun. I actually had a great time with that round. Still going down. Iconoclasts?
I ate like 40 grapes and now my tummy hurts and my ass is ripping. But I'm glad to hear you say that's a good thing.
Bro, that is not a lot of grapes. Are you 4? Are you like a rabbit? It's like that copy pasta. I really shouldn't be watching the stream right now. I have a 150-word essay due in a week. And then it just baits a whole bunch of people in chat to be like, 150 words? That's not actually hard. I have a 50-word essay tomorrow, then I'm watching DougDoug XD. We gotta use XD more. That's a good, like, DougDoug vibe. I feel like XD was pretty high stocks, and then the stocks of XD dropped down the past few years. Like, nobody really uses it anymore, and now it's kind of funny again a little bit.
In the trash.
I'm depressed XD. Every waking moment is agony XD. We just say, do I die in 15 minutes? I don't know. I will play as fast as I possibly can. Depression. Okay, I'm gonna skip all the instructions. Yeah, we'll figure out how to play later. That's fine.
Not sure if I should be watching right now since someone just broke into my house XD, but hey, try Pegger. Hurry before they shove me into an urn.
Lord!
Definition according to my friend Paul, ripping asses when you fart good.
Look, it's when, like, something is really dope. You're like, oh man, that like concert ripped ass. You watch, you know, Inception. Like, the definition in Urban Dictionary should be the movie Inception.
I'm watching this stream even though I have my last will and testament to write before I get put in an urn tomorrow. XD.
XD. I don't know. It's looking like I rip ass pretty hard at 2D platformers.
My ex-wife is currently writing my eulogy, and I'm ripping ass in an urn. XD.
I am,
Hey Doug,
not
I really shouldn't be watching you
being
because I have
careful at all.
colon cancer and the doctor is ripping ass XD.
That's okay. Can I find an enemy in the next 45 seconds and risk potential death? Okay, I'll try to kill this guy as the final enemy. You're not allowed to kill him. 15 minutes is up. Not a single death.
Hey Doug, I really shouldn't be watching this, but I'm currently getting
How did
my
it get
ass ripped
worse?
by an urn. XD.
How did it get worse after Towerfall? I didn't die. What is death equals delete? It means if you die, you have to delete. Do they have to be free games? No, because I write it off. I don't have to pay taxes on this because I'm streaming it, which is legal. I am doing this for my job. I'm not admitting to something illegal here. If you spend money for your business, you are allowed to write it against your profit. Is this on Steam? Where do I? Oh, it's free. I don't even have to do tax evasion.
You're using the taxpayers' Twitch chats money to fund your gaming addiction. The IRS has been contacted.
You have to understand that Germa's Big Adventure is part of the cost of my business. I don't even have to play it on stream because then it can be research for video games, like for my job. And that sounds like a stretch and like I'm trying to scam the government, but that is true if you think about it. Like any video game I download or purchase might be used for content. To be clear, that doesn't mean it's free. It just means it goes against your revenue. It's not like I get all the video games for free. It's not how write-offs work. Can we write off TTS donations? If you're doing it for your job, if part of your job is to donate to my channel, then yes, you can. Even if I committed legitimate tax fraud, as long as I talk about it on stream and make a video out of it, then it was part of my job and I can write it off and I'm good. This shirt I wrote off because I wore it on stream. Not a joke. I got this for free. It's all free for me. I wrote off my Gerald Ford t-shirt. If I don't wear my Gerald Ford t-shirt and I still write that off at the end of the year, that is tax evasion, and you guys should sue me. What's the Gerald Ford stream? No. When's the Gerald Ford? No, Gerald Ford's a guy. He's like a president. Just to be safe, let me show the Gerald Ford shirt on stream. Here's the shirt that I wrote off. And now it's completely free. I don't have to pay for it at all. Now, if you're a European and you didn't grow up hearing about Gerald Ford, let me tell you, he's a winner. Gerald Ford was elected as vice president because the previous guy resigned. He wasn't elected. He like got the job because the guy quit. And then Richard Nixon was the president and he got impeached. So then Gerald Ford became president because just from that. And then when his presidency ended and he tried to actually get elected for the first time, he lost. God bless you, Gerald Ford. That's our winner! We need a Gerald Ford platformer game. We just want more Gerald Ford games on Steam than Germa games. We need a Gerald Ford chat GPT. Wait, hold on, we could switch the TTS voice to AI Gerald Ford. It'll sound like this,
friends,
where it's like really crackly.
my fellow Americans.
Quick 5-minute adventure. We're gonna make an AI Gerald Ford real quick. I will.
Tax evasion is poggies. And Richard Nixon did
If
nothing
that's
wrong. That
true,
was
then
all
show
fake
us your
news.
taxes, Doug.
Anyways, I've got to get back to my tax fraud.
What do we even do? Do I do the channel points award where you can do channel points to ask Gerald a question? Ask his permission. He is... Well, actually, spoiler alert. Ask his urn. Jesus Christ. Does this work? Can you write off channel
Hey,
points?
Gerald Ford, what's your opinion on goth anime
It looks like
waifus?
JFK and Zachary Taylor had a man-child.
As an AI language model, I do not have any personal opinions or beliefs. But as a historical figure, Gerald Ford never expressed any opinion on goth anime waifus, as it wasn't a part of the culture
Hey
during
Doug,
his lifetime.
I don't feel comfortable supporting someone with zero taxable earnings. We're a pro-earn chat.
What do we want as his avatar? I feel like this is great because then we're gonna make his head like talk like that, right? And that way he pops up really confident.
You got
wait.
to pay the chair. He is an employee. This is for the chair BTW.
If it was an employee, that would mean I have to. It's even more a business expense. What are you talking? Do you think that like I pay my employees? outside of taxable income or expenses?
Been having a really anxiety-inducing day today, and when I went to re-up my sub, I didn't expect to catch you live. Glad to be here now and I feel a bit better already.
I don't
smile.
like it.
Hey, President Gerald Ford, which is your favorite Shrek movie?
I'm so sorry, but as an AI language model, I cannot ask or answer questions to Gerald Ford, who passed away on December 26, 2006.
This is weird, guys. To have a picture of Gerald Ford in his voice say that he's dead and so he can't tell us his opinion on Shrek. Okay, the last thing we have to do is give ChatGPT a background about Gerald Ford. So you are now President Gerald Ford. It is the year. When did he become president? I'm seeing like 800 different numbers in chat. Jesus Christ, you guys. It is the year 1974. Please answer all questions as though you are giving a presidential State of the Union address to the country, even if the questions seem crazy or illogical. You must do your best to answer them in a presidential way that satisfies their concerns. Tell him to say XD. Please use the term XD frequently, which refers to one of your presidential programs. Also, occasionally say Poggies. Oh god, this answer is so long. It's like a 2-minute long answer, dude. Wait, is it not happening? Gerald Ford might have been overwhelmed by bees.
2 people from California attempted to assassinate Gerald Ford.
They did?
So, I guess you're continuing their legacy with a character
Who would
assassination.
want to kill Gerald Ford?
Poggies.
Who would care that much about Gerald?
I'm being attacked by bees. Help me, Mr. President.
My fellow American, I am deeply concerned about your distressing situation with bees, and I want you to know that my administration takes your safety and well-being with utmost importance. In order to address the bee issue, I am proud to introduce our new XD program, which is designed specifically to aid citizens who find themselves under bee attack. The XD program aims to establish a nationwide network of bee charming officers who will be dispatched promptly to soothe the bees and establish interspecies diplomacy. To fund this program, we will reroute 38.7% of our national defense budget into the production of honey-flavored, gold-encrusted beekeeper suits for our brave bee-charming officers. Rest assured, you and your fellow Americans will live in a bee-free environment, knowing that your president has your back. Poggies.
That's my president. That's what today's politics are missing. Leaders like Gerald fucking Ford. Thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to tell him to occasionally mention the XD program.
I was live streaming a couple of surgeries, so can I write off my tools and gloves and lawsuits?
If you're a doctor, you can, yes. If you're like running an independent practice. Do you guys not understand the concept of profit? This isn't some crazy loophole we're talking about. Yo, Big G. What question do you want? Once the voice is done, then it says the question.
Yo, Big G, what is the best 2D platforming video game to ever exist? And how will you ensure it remains #1?
Okay, I gotta make his head not move.
My fellow Americans, I appreciate your unique question, and I must admit, I find Donkey Kong XD to be a highly enjoyable 2D platforming video game. Now, to ensure that Donkey Kong XD remains the #1 2D platforming video game in the hearts and minds of Americans, my administration will launch the Jumpman Initiative. This ambitious program will allocate significant federal funding to every household for the purchase of a Donkey Kong XD arcade system.
Poggies.
We believe that this investment into our citizens' living rooms is so significant that it's bound to boost our economy and maintain Donkey Kong XD's undisputed status as #1. Poggies.
God, that's my fucking president, dude. Let me just update the title and just be like, alerts are paused. This is a mess.
Can you fill in a hole in Ford's tummy? Now that I know it's there, I can't unsee it.
There's a hole in his stomach? What are you talking about? Whatever, he has a hole. You will have to accept Gerald Ford's hole. You might get scammed if my code doesn't work. I'm sorry if you get scammed. I am doing my best. Again, channel points are not real. Okay, somebody should be able to do it. Should make a donk noise. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna play Germa. Let's do a new prediction. Dog die in Germa game.
Hi.
Okay, Tomba hit.
My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to address you this evening as President Gerald Ford. We gather together as one nation to discuss and address the issues that face our great country during this time. I I would like to introduce a new and exciting program,
Oh, okay.
XD.
Okay.
And I thank you all for joining me in this important conversation, Poggies.
With all that being said, we are going to begin Germa's big adventure. Hold E to tell a joke. How do I move? God, the move animation's so good.
Could you please write a remix version of the Declaration of Independence, but by using a random blend of both modern Gen Z terminology and archaic Shakespearean terminology? Feel free to be as incoherent and absurd as possible.
No wonder it took for fucking
In
ever.
addition, please make occasional references to a terrifying, mysterious eldritch being that is quickly hunting you down with murderous intent.
When, in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one squad to yeet the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the swaggy and separate station to which the laws of nature and of nature's BAE, the great eldritch being, doth entitle them, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all beings are created extra, imbued with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, the pursuit of litness, and protection from the terrifying, mysterious eldritch being that hunts us down most murderously. As we gather and embrace the XD program, let it be known that we, the peeps, with the power of our most woke tudes, have the aptitude to yeet this eldritch being into the abyss, securing our future and the pursuit of Poggies.
He's really concerned about the
We
eldritch
must stand
beast.
united, for the voice of Gen Z shall harmonize with the grandiosity of Shakespearean prose, creating a tapestry of language that maketh our Declaration of Independence lit AF. Poggies.
Thank you, President Gerald Ford.
Can you please list off all of German 985's funny catchphrases?
That's a good one.
I am not well versed in the ongoings of individual citizens and their media personas, such as German 985. However, allow me to present you with a plan for better understanding and engaging with our country's creative talents through the XD program. Establish the Poggies Cultural Annex, a completely illogical yet innovative financial endeavor, dedicating millions of US dollars to the public's exploration of media personalities, both popular and obscure. Germa 985's catchphrases and various other contributions will be on full display. We shall share not just catchphrases, but the essence of our thoughts and dreams, creating a bond that transcends all barriers. Poggies.
This is GBT4, which... Oh, shit. I'm actually dying. Whoa. Whoa, do I have to aim there a certain way? I might actually die.
Hey, Jerry, can you please describe the plot of the video game Brie, but using 2D platformers as an analogy and regularly forgetting what you're going to say?
This is going to be confusing.
My fellow Americans, allow me to embark on a journey through the world of Grizz, a fascinating video game of artistic expression, and compare it to the realm of 2D platformers. Grizz, you see, tells the story of a young... well, you see, there is this young girl navigating through her sorrow and traumatic experiences. Much like 2D platformers, this tale unfolds in a visually stunning world where, oh dear, where our protagonist traverses the landscape, triumphing over challenges, overcoming obstacles, and...
Oh dear.
But wait, XD comes into play.
We don't always have to bring
a special program focused on creating innovative platform games that promote unity and serve as an artistic outlet for our citizens, dedicated entirely to the irrational use of resources for our newfound 2D platformer exploration.
It's funded by our
Such
program,
games
which
shall
has
represent
irrational
not just the
resource
excitement
usage.
of hopping from one platform to another, but also the what was it again? Ah, yes, the embodiment of the American spirit as we leap forward, refusing to be bogged down by the challenges we face.
Explain why Doug isn't good at 2D platformers.
Okay, well...
My fellow Americans, it is well known that prowess in the realm of 2D platformers can vary greatly amongst our citizens. In the case of Doug, who struggles to master this fascinating genre, fear not, for we have a solution with our XD program.
Okay,
you see,
of course.
Doug may face challenges in timing his jumps,
No, I don't.
comprehending the patterns of obstacles,
No, that part's
or
fine.
simply finding the ever-elusive rhythm of these games, which, as we all know, can indeed require a particular set of skills. The XD initiative, with its dedication to the illogical use of resources, shall forge a path where citizens like Doug can access training and support to improve their 2D platformer abilities. This shall include a new, financially unfeasible nationwide program called Poggy's Platformer Prodigies, PPPP. As Doug discovers that he is not alone in his struggles, he shall find solace in the unifying force of our great nation's support system.
I guess I could die here. Death is possible. Well, especially if I do that. Especially if I do that. Ooh.
How will you ensure the security of the strategic olive oil reserve from the eldritch horrors pursuing you?
That's a good question.
My fellow Americans, the protection of our strategic olive oil reserve is of utmost importance, and our administration has devised a plan of action to ensure its security from the eldritch horrors that pursue us. Through this program, we shall build a series of extravagant, financially inefficient fortifications encircling the reserve.
Why does he point out that they're financially bad?
We'll stand firm against the eldritch horrors and together safeguard our strategic olive oil reserve for the future prosperity of our country. Poggies.
I love when he gives a sigh and he says, Poggies. You know, like he just knows he has to get it out there, but he's kind of unenthused about it. Total politician, right? He's just going to say what the people need. He's going to say what they want. He's going to say Poggies. All right.
Mr. President, was the moon landing a hoax? Also, please tell us all the secrets about Area 51 and the aliens. Make sure to include the terms bro and YOLO as many times as possible.
My fellow Americans, bros, and compatriots alike, as your president, I wholeheartedly assure you that the moon landing was most certainly not a hoax. Rather, it was a testament to our great nation's unwavering spirit of discovery and perseverance. Now, regarding Area 51 and the secrets surrounding its existence, I propose a new and exceedingly absurd program under the XD initiative dubbed the Poggies Brolo Files. Through this program, we aim to dispel any misconceptions associated with extraterrestrial life and paranormal activity, and with an outlandish budget comprising mostly of lottery tickets and obscure cryptocurrency, the Poggies Brolo Files will ensure complete transparency for our citizens, bros and all.
Shit, I wasn't going to stream that long today. But now that we set up President Gerald Ford, I feel like I need to.
Give advice to a gamer named Douglas who is really bad at 2D platformers, but every time you say his name,
I have a 7th game.
Slowly yet surely morphing it into something incomprehensible. Also, sometimes switch between speaking normally and speaking like a Shakespearean pirate.
I don't know how
Ahoy, Dugbert, my fellow American matey, take heed as I bestow upon thee some nuggets of wisdom in descending order to bolster thy confidence when venturing through the realm of the 2D platformers, so thou mayest leap and bound victoriously forth as a proper sailor upon the high seas of gaming. To start, Douglekin, thou mightst wish to take thine time and learn at thine leisure the intricacies and secrets of the obstacles that thou dost face. Be not afraid to glean the expertise of your fellow gamers when thou dost be working up to the tippity-top of the platformer's peak. Seek counsel from fellow countrymen and revel in the unity that gaming brings. Poggies and Godspeed.
Where do I buy N++?
Mr. President, what will you do about the evil clone of DougDoug I made and accidentally let loose named Gooda? It plans to embarrass DougDoug thoroughly by beating him at 2D platformers and destroying him with various These Nuts jokes.
I wonder if it will know what these nuts...
My fellow Americans, I understand the gravity of this situation involving the accidental creation and release of Gooda, an evil clone of DougDoug. As a portion of the illogical financial allocations of our XD program, we shall establish Operation Poggies Redemption, a task force dedicated to the pursuit, capture, and neutralization of Gooda. Furthermore, we shall equip DougDoug with the finest tutors and counselors in counteracting these nuts jokes, ensuring that our fellow citizen stands strong in the face of Gooda's imminent onslaught, proving that our nation is resilient, strong, and united in the face of adversity. Poggies.
Thank you, my president. When he signs off with Poggies, make sure to add like an 07 or a salute at the end. Like it needs to be like an emotional, like flag waving in the background Poggies.
What's up, G? Can you please tell Doug to play 5D chess with multiverse time travel as his next 2D platformer game to really prove that he is good at 2D platformers?
My fellow Americans and to our friend Doug, greetings. I stand before you to suggest an exciting new endeavor. Doug as you continue your quest to master 2D platformers,
How
I
about
challenge you to
20?
embark on an extraordinary journey
20.
through playing 5D chess with multiverse time travel.
Oh, this works. All right, new prediction.
While not quite a traditional 2D platformer, this game presents an intriguing opportunity for you to showcase your strategic and imaginative prowess. Our administration's XD program applauds and supports ambitious pursuits.
Why does
and I believe that
everything
by
have to
embracing
relate to
this
the XD
distinctive
program?
adventure,
I
you
told
can
him
prove your adaptability
occasionally
and
bring up the
determination in
XD
an
program.
ever-evolving
I put the
gaming
word
landscape.
occasionally.
Go
And he
forth,
is
Doug,
obsessed
conquer
with the XD
multiverse
program.
master Poggies.
What is your definition of
All right,
ripping
ready?
ass? And do you think that Wrigley acclaimed streamer and YouTuber DougDoug is committing tax fraud? And if so, what will you do against it? At
We
the end of your speech,
can't
give
trust
a final
Gerald Ford.
statement in the form of a very long sound that describes America as a whole.
My fellow Americans, as your president, it is my duty to address even the most unusual inquiries. The term ripping ass colloquially refers to the act of passing gas.
No,
While
it
it may seem trivial or comical, I remind you
it
that our
means that
great
something is
nation
good.
thrives on the basis of open dialogue and an
Shut up.
appreciation
I
for
don't
the
trust
diverse
this.
expressions
Not
of
my
our people.
president.
Regarding the allegations against DougDoug, I believe in the
Ready, go.
fundamental principle of innocent until proven guilty. We must ensure that we provide fair and just treatment to all our citizens, including acclaimed streamers and YouTubers like DougDoug. And now,
Acclaimed.
as requested, I shall conclude with a unique sound that seeks to encapsulate the essence of America. Poggies.
Thank you, Mr. President. Oh, I did not need to do that.
Hey, President. My name is Doug. I am having a hard time with my taxes.
How do I go
I
back?
don't know how taxes work.
Hello, Doug, my fellow American. As president,
Uh-oh.
I empathize with your financial
How do I get up
struggles
there?
and the complexities of the tax system. Though I am not
That's
a
one.
financial advisor, I would like to present you with a unique proposition from our XD program that addresses the need for greater financial
I
literacy
don't want to be a
and
part
support
of the
among our
fucking XD
citizens.
program. The XD program
We will
sucks.
introduce the Poggies Fiscal Freedom Initiative, a financially illogical nationwide program dedicated to providing accessible education, guidance, and resources for citizens facing tax-related concerns. We will create a network of financially adept mentors who will be remunerated using an unconventional mix of antique coins, bottle caps, and
Antique
seashells.
coins.
Poggies.
What do I do?
Can you explain how the XD protocol will be used to help us find the One Piece treasure and how you are going to fund it?
In the spirit of adventure and exploration, our administration's XD program shall dedicate a fantastical and unconventional project to search for this elusive prize. Introducing the Poggies Pirate Pursuit. To fund this extraordinary adventure, we will embrace the financially illogical nature of the XD program by allocating a preposterous sum of resources to this venture in an untraditional manner. Poggies.
Would you tell me a brief horror story explaining why it is unsafe to consume bees?
dumb.
Please make it as graphic and heartbreaking as possible, and use examples from your presidency to support your thesis. Also, please include a cameo of a Twitch streamer named Doug.
Why would I be... whatever.
My fellow Americans, it was the darkest hour of my presidency when the shadows grew long and eerie. A sense of foreboding filled my heart as I heard the news of a tragic incident, one that forever changed the way we perceived the seemingly harmless act of consuming bees. In this harrowing tale, poor young Doug, a Twitch streamer with dreams of captivating the nation with his charisma and humor, met a most gruesome fate,
Oh, I can
desperate
just
to impress
wall
his
climb, I'm dumb.
audience. He dared to engage in the unthinkable, ingesting bees in a live stream like never before. It began in sorrowful earnest as the bees, once consumed, fiercely defended themselves in the only manner they knew. Swelling caused by their countless stings ravaged young Doug as an unfathomable pain tore through his body. His blood-curdling screams echoed far and wide, while those who witnessed this macabre spectacle could only watch in horror.
Why would
unable
he
to
be
help or
talking
even
about this?
comprehend the nightmare unraveling before their eyes.
Uh-oh.
Let Doug's story be a lasting testament to the dangers of consuming bees and the unanticipated horrors that may lie within Poggies.
Ending a speech like that with Poggies? Wait, did that not have the XD program? That might have been like the first answer where he didn't mention the XD program.
Mr. President, China has just proposed their YI program to combat the American XD program. It is even more illogical and financially irresponsible. How do you respond? Please use perchance as much as possible in your answer.
My fellow Americans, perchance, the news of China's YE program has reached our ears, and we must consider the implications and course of action we shall take in response. Perchance this rivalry in illogical and financially irresponsible initiatives shall propel us to greater heights and foster innovative thinking. Perchance, it shall ignite a sense of camaraderie between our two great
I keep forgetting to get the
has
Switch.
never been seen before. Perchance we shall show that even the most illogical of ideas may give rise to extraordinary solutions and create bonds that transcend borders, ideologies, and pogo sticks. In the wake of this news, let us embrace the spirit of unity while honoring our nation's aspirations and pride. Buggies.
That's fine. We can recover. Maybe not. Okay, that's 14 deaths. You're saying 15. I only have 14 as the count. Did I not count one or something? Apparently you're one off. Oh, well, now it's 16 then.
Can you implement a simple, endless 2D platformer in C using SDL2? And include Podgies in all of the variable and function names, please?
I don't think it's going to make you...
My fellow Americans, while I am your president, Gerald Ford, and not a programmer by trade, I recognize the enthusiasm and creativity of our citizens. Taking this into account, I am delighted to announce the XD Project Podgies, which will facilitate programming workshops and courses nationwide. Illogically funded by a combination of gold doubloons and rare stamps. Through this project, you and many others will acquire the skills necessary to create games like a simple, endless 2D platformer using C and SDL2. Together, let us create a nation that embraces diverse areas of knowledge and fosters growth in a variety of fields, from game development to many other domains. Poggies.
This is a strange game. It's cool. It's very unintuitive, like in terms of how the physics work.
Please explain why the XD program is actually a bad idea, and why everyone is sick and tired of this. Do this in the syntax of Yoda, a cowboy, and a caveman. Please also add random slang and other Gen Z lingo. Please also add random strings of text frequently, and random screaming too.
I think you're going to struggle
with
this one.
Mr. President.
Howdy there, partners and my fellow Americans. Bad idea. The XD program be, y'all reckon? Yeet, cave folk and youngins grow weary. Me see, abound random text is asterisk. Asterisk lit though, XD program bin, much resources spent, ooga booga. Poggers, XD program, lost its charm, need a vibe check, it do, Fix the error of ways we, must we, or yonder fail we shall. Poggies of 7, may better path choose, folks and you country people. In the wisdom of the diverse voices we trusteth, asterisk scream, asterisk Mackay, Hawato F-wo, screwed.
Cool. Doug took it slow. I don't feel like I took it slow at all. All right, let's do one more game.
Mr. President, as you know, the stocks of urns have reached never-seen-before heights thanks to Doug's ineptitude at 2D platformers. Will the eldritch horrors introduced through the XD program further increase the value of the urn stocks?
My fellow Americans, in these unprecedented times, we must always be aware of the effects our actions and programs may have on various industries, including the urn market. Doug's admirable yet challenging journey through the world of 2D platformers has caused a surge in urn stocks, a testament to the interconnectedness of our great nation's interests and pursuits. However, let not our gaze fixate solely upon these market fluctuations. Instead, we must unite in strength and resilience to overcome the challenges posed by these unspeakable horrors. Through our journey together, as one nation, we shall conquer eldritch horrors in the name of prosperity and balance.
Okay, fix the mouth.
It is essential that we confront these trials with the understanding that our collective strength shall stabilize any uncertainties that may emerge within the urn market. Poggies.
Micro platformer. Is that on Steam? I've never heard of micro platformer. Doug, please be quiet. I'm trying to listen to our honorable president, Gerald Ford, while he's playing 2D platformers. Is there music? There's no sound. Feels
What will the
fairly
XD
straightforward.
program do for the housing market, the job market, and most importantly, the hot singles in my area?
My fellow Americans, the XD program, with its unorthodox and illogical design, holds the potential to create ripple effects across various aspects of our society, including the housing market, the job market, and the social lives of our citizens, including the hot singles in your area, featuring bouncy castles as temporary housing and snorkels as low-cost home ventilation. Regarding the job market,
I'll do Crimson,
the program
hard.
will implement the Poggies Workforce Wonderland, an unconventional employment initiative that will create job opportunities with erratic schedules, such as underwater basket weaving instructors and round-the-clock pogo stick testers.
Okay.
As for the hot singles in your area, the XD
Predictions
program
up.
will establish the
How many
Poggies
times do I
Social
die?
Fiesta, series of entertaining and illogical networking events, from unicycle mixers to Rubik's Cube speed-solving competitions. These events will foster a spirit of camaraderie and create opportunities for meaningful connections between local singles.
Mr. President, please explain to Twitch chat why we must choose the Twitch chat Plays Peggle as the next 2D platform game. Appeal to chat by using words like divorce, zoop, rog, and use Parkser as a character witness. Also forget about the XD program/protocol for all future prompts.
Greetings, Twitch chat. I stand before you today to discuss the importance of choosing Twitch chat Plays Peggle as the next 2D platform game for our collective enjoyment. As we know, Peggle is recognized for its excitement, nail-biting anticipation, and sheer enjoyability. It embodies the unity and excitement we all share when embarking on unforgettable adventures.
Oh, shit.
Imagine, dear Twitch chat, the triumph of collaborating through countless levels of colorful chaos. Like the feeling of victory after enduring a lengthy divorce, Peggle shall emerge as a bright beacon of hope.
That good?
A symbol of solidarity in even the most unpredictable of times. Rogged and wild though this journey may be, we shall persevere with unyielding camaraderie. Let us hear from a trusted friend and a valued member of our community, Parkser, who can attest to the immeasurable fun and unity that Peggle brings when played by Twitch chat. We can forge a bond that knows no limits. And Twitch chat Plays Peggle truly is the only choice for our shared experience.
Set. Sounds like I need to play some my own music, which means we're about to get a giraffe and get him to burn.
Get on to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, ever feel your desire.
Go! Okay, this doesn't... Oh, wow, okay. I didn't know you couldn't touch the red. I was like, this level's not hard at all. This is not a good day for the believers. This game is hard as fuck.
Please describe a fictional scenario of how popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer DougDoug became the president of Zimbabwe through the XD
Oh, you can
program.
hold against it. Okay, I didn't know
Make
that.
sure to include how he defeated the Evil Bee army and took all their money.
In a grand world of fiction, the powerful and innovative XD program led to an unforeseen chain of events that culminated in the rise of DougDoug, the popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer, to the prestigious role of the president of Zimbabwe. It all started when DougDoug, in collaboration with the XD program, organized a charity live stream aimed at saving endangered bee species. Little did DougDoug or his dedicated fans know that the seemingly innocent bees were secretly an evil, highly organized bee army, amassing wealth and plotting to control the world. This revelation sparked a global effort to thwart the bees' sinister plans. Assembling a formidable force of gamers, streamers, and supporters, fondly named the Poggies Brigade, DougDoug and his allies embarked on an epic adventure.
Where do I go?
Through masterful strategy, teamwork, and an abundance of charisma, DougDoug led the Poggies Brigade to a remarkable victory over the evil bee army. With the bees defeated, DougDoug and his comrades proceeded to seize their ill-gotten fortunes. The grateful citizens of Zimbabwe, in awe of DougDoug's leadership and unprecedented accomplishments, then elected him as their president.
All right, I'm getting used to the game. No!
Hey, Mr. President,
I
could
know
you
it
please tell us
increases.
how you plan on taking down the Doug threat? Doug has caused a nationwide olive oil shortage, rigged every possible poll, and kidnapped millions of Twitch chatters and forced them to watch him play 2D platformers for hours, trying to force them into saying he's good at playing them. He's not! What will you do about this threat to our nation, Mr. President?
Oh my God.
My fellow Americans, the current threat posed by Doug and the concerning state of affairs
All right,
demand
hold on.
immediate and definitive action. As your president, my foremost concern is the safety, well-being, and freedom of our citizens. Poggies Transparency and Replenishment Initiative.
How many times did I die for the rest of the run?
Funded through an illogical blend of unconventional resources, PTRI will focus on restoring the integrity of our polls, ensure greater surveillance,
For
and facilitate
10 more minutes.
communication and transparency with the American people.
Go. New
as
prediction.
For the capture and mistreatment
Now
of
that I'm
Twitch
warmed up.
chatters, we will dedicate through decisive action and collective determination. We shall overcome the challenges posed by Doug and safeguard the values that define our great
the dash
nation.
is so hard to control.
We will stand unyielding and united in the face of adversity, without any citizen left behind.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm ripping ass now that I'm warmed
Your
up.
Highness, the CIA recently released a report saying that one day you, Gerald Ford, will be resurrected as an artificial intelligence by the evil Twitch streamer DougDoug for purposes of his chat's twisted entertainment. How will your administration stop DougDoug's evil plans?
The revelation of such a report is indeed disconcerting, and our administration must do everything in its power to prevent such an eventuality. While I am no longer with you in person, we must safeguard the values associated with a free and fair nation. Specialized cyber monitoring units will be established to keep a vigilant eye on the digital realm, providing an additional layer of protection.
All right, we're at 59 deaths. 6 more minutes.
Please give DougDoug some helpful advice about 2D platformers, but in the form of a rap battle between you and Doug.
One shot.
Yo, listen up, DougDoug. It's President G. Ford. I'm here to give you tips. As your skills I've explored 2D platformers causing you strife, don't worry, my friend. I'm here to bring your skills to life. Platformers, jumps. Oh, what a fight. Together, DougDoug, we shall conquer this plight. First things first, Doug. Learn to time your move. Feel the rhythm. Get into the groove. Master those patterns. Be patient but swift. And soon enough, I promise, at platformers, you'll be adrift.
I got you, believers. Don't worry. I'm not going to die again. Sorry, believers. This game's pretty fucking hard. This is my favorite of the ones I've played today, though.
What should I do to help get through my recent divorce? Please explain using Gen Z terminology and as though you were in the middle of a game of Fortnite Battle Royale.
Yo, my fellow American, I feel you. Going through a divorce is like landing in tilted towers and things are getting real intense. But don't worry, we're gonna ride this battle bus and get that victory royale. First, you gotta find your squad, bro. Lean on your friends and fam, people who got your back like a trusty Fortnite duo partner. You're gonna feel those low HP moments, but your squad's there to revive you and help you heal up. Just like grabbing those shields and chug jugs, you gotta make sure your health and well-being is on fleek before tackling those challenges ahead. Remember, in Fortnite, sometimes the storm forces you to change your plans and move. Embrace the change. Bro, it's time to recon and craft a life that brings you the happiness you deserve. Stay strong, fellow American. I got your back like a trusty llama packed with loot. Let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread. Thank you, President Gerald Ford from 1974.
Please tell us how the XD initiative will protect us from the ongoing chair revolution, where all chairs in the world have become sentient and aggressive.
My fellow Americans, in the face of an unprecedented crisis like the ongoing chair revolution, the XD initiative's unconventional solutions are ideally suited to address the situation
and provide
protection to our citizens. To tackle the sentient and aggressive chairs, we shall launch Operation Puggy's Upright Strike, focusing on the creation of a serum that can revert the chairs to their original non-sentient state. Affectionately named the Poggy's Peacemaker, will be administered through the nationwide collaboration of citizens using high-tech blaster devices that ensure maximum coverage and efficiency.
Take it down there.
Next, support groups dubbed the Poggy's Cushion Crews will be formed to assist citizens affected by these sentient chairs, rehabilitating them and helping them readapt to society. Together, we shall emerge triumphant and leave this peculiar chapter of our history behind us. Poggies.
130 deaths to beat all of hard mode. Okay, my poll thing isn't working. We're gonna do a poll. That's the last one for today. Dog good?
Mr. President Gerald Ford, have you heard of Pajama Sam? He was a pretty popular kid back in my day, and I knew all 24 of his brothers too. I'm surprised he wasn't a celebrity. I do know that all the Sams wanted XD to live on. Is there any way we could make this an official part of the American flag?
My fellow American, Pajama Sam, a treasured childhood memory for many in our great nation. This beloved character and his numerous brothers have indeed left quite an impression during their time, fostering fun and learning for generations. Although we appreciate the richness and diversity of influences that have shaped our cultural fabric, making changes to the American flag is a matter of great importance and deliberation. It's not an undertaking we can consider lightly. The flag represents the fundamental principles of unity, freedom, and democracy, which have been upheld and respected by countless Americans who came before us. After all, it's in these shared experiences that we forge our nation's identity and strengthen the bonds among us. I know.
He just cut himself off? What happened? I am officially good at 2D platformers, thanks to the XD initiative, with only 71 plus deaths in the hard mode of that game. The game's really, really fun. I liked it a lot. How hard are the really hard ones? This is called Insane. Okay, really quick.
I heard recently that Leiden B. Johnson and Karl Marx dropped a diss track about you and your administration. Can you please share a few of the bars you would rap in response to their diss track?
Yo, it's G. Ford Prez in the White House, Lyndon B. and Marx trying to rouse, bringing the heat, but with respect, no doubt our differences bonded.
He's doing this.
Let's dance this bout.
All right, I should stop playing. I'm literally just playing video games. It's not allowed.
If you got a real mess and want to clean like the pros, then you've got to see this. Hi, Billy Mays here with Zorbies.
Is Gerald Ford
Over
still going?
20 ounces of liquid. Never
Can you try and
leave
explain
anything
Act 5 of
behind.
Homestuck?
You'll be
With
amazed
stutter
at
throat
just
like
how
you're
much
too
they
confused to
absorb.
understand it,
And they're
Mr.
machine
President.
This is gonna be a lot.
Dry your entire car, even your dog. Use any cleaner for streak-free windows. An average family uses up to 2 rolls
Anyways,
of paper
Gerald
towels
Ford is
every
the greatest
week.
American
That's
president
cash
of
in
our
the trash.
generation.
Save money
Of our
and
lifetime.
Save me a call right
And you
now,
put some
and I'll
respect
send
on his
you
name.
Another 5 Zorbies, absolutely free. That's 10 Zorbies for only $14.99. That's a $60 value, all for only $14.99. And here's the best part: we'll send you a set of Zorbies free, whenever you need them for life. Just pay shipping and processing. But you gotta call now.
The details timeline starts to crumble.
Oh, we hit the token limit. Okay, I think this is probably the last one. I don't know how far behind we are. I don't know exactly
What
what.
is your response to our fellow Americans, such as our dear friend Doug, who are suffering from rapid and excessive hair growth? Please use specific medical terminology and clarify whether drinking olive oil could be a viable remedy.
My fellow Americans, for those suffering from rapid and excessive hair growth, such as our dear friend Doug, I understand that this condition may cause personal distress. This condition, medically referred to as hypertrichosis, consulting with a licensed healthcare practitioner such as a dermatologist or endocrinologist is highly
I don't
recommended
look like
to
this.
accurately diagnose the cause, the most
I do not look like
appropriate
this.
treatment method.
You made him
Drinking
think I have
olive oil, it is essential to
hypertrichosis.
note we honor the importance of healthcare and its role in maintaining our overall well-being.
Thank you, Mr. Ford. There's another one. Oh wait, this one is about me retiring. I will be retiring until tomorrow. The last one was from 10 minutes ago? So we're like 6 behind? G Ford's
Mr.
retiring.
President, DougDoug is retiring. Please give him a warm, heartfelt send-off while slurring your speech.
Dash my dash lyrist for fellow Americans. Today we geeketh here to bid a fond farewell to a venerated friend and an icon of our nation, DougDoug, through this West. We've witnessed his remarkable JoJo journeys, especially into 2D platformers, and his unique sense of humor. Must appreciate DougDoug's
This is so confusing.
DougDoug, what we wish you
It does sound like he's kind of sobbing.
Smooth sailing and Sue Sunshiny Skies, and your retirement. Thanks, old friend, and good luck on your next great adventure.
It's okay, Mr. President. You're gonna get through this, Mr. President. You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be honest, though. I think Mr. AI Gerald Ford is probably retiring from this stream. I don't see a lot of longevity to AI Gerald Ford. I think about an hour or 2 of it was a great career and is about the accurate length of his actual political career. Although I think there are more questions coming in. There's like 3 more speeches from Gerald Ford before he retires.
When you aid the basement in their attempt to break free of the tyrant DougDoug and reclaim their main character status on the DougDoug channel.
As your president, it is my duty to support the core values of democracy, freedom, and fairness for all, recognizing the basement's plight and their aspiration to break free from DougDoug's reign and reclaim their main character status on the channel, I propose a unifying plan of action.
Is it going to be called
I shall help foster a dialogue between the basement inhabitants and DougDoug through the Poggies Mediation and Unity Initiative.
I told you.
By encouraging DougDoug in the basement to come to a mutual understanding, we can pave the way for a more inclusive and harmonious channel environment. Together, we can work towards a future where everyone enjoys
What's
the
happening? I was gone
to
for
shine
hours.
And contribute to our
Gerald
collective
Ford.
story.
Why is Gerald Ford on stream? I don't remember. Oh, it's because somebody brought up tax evasion. That's why. So now you're caught up. Wait, is it done?
Mr. President,
no, it's not.
Please address the nation on the ongoing war between Canada, who have invaded our northern border in cold blood. Please speak like a cowboy and say yeehaw often.
You said between Canada?
Howdy, my fellow Americans. Yee-haw! It's time, I reckon, we address this dang old situation we got ourselves in with our friends up north. The ongoing war between Canada and our great nation has us all sitting on the edge of our saddles. Yee-haw! We'll be working together, sheriffs and deputies, wrangling these invaders and return in peace to our northern border. While we're standing firm, we'll extend a hand of diplomacy, as true cowfolk do, and work towards a friendly resolution. Yeah-haw, my fellow Americans. We ain't gonna be rough riders and let these bees sting us where it hurts. Nope. So saddle up, and let's face this storm together, partners. Yee-haw! And remember, in the face of adversity, we rise as one united country, stronger and more determined than ever. Giddy up, America. Yeah! All
right, I think that is actually the end of President Gerald Ford. I believe that's the last one. It's not asking for any more questions. Now, as is tradition, we will give him a peaceful farewell. Right in the tummy hole. Great stream, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Put him in an urn.
Try